Hello. Right. So part C questions then. So these are the last questions on the component three exam. And you get a part C question for crime and a part C question for sport. The Nearpod question that I've given you is a crime one, so I thought I'd go through a sport one for you just briefly. They're worth 10 marks, these questions, and they are asking you to apply your knowledge. Now, you can apply your knowledge from any part of the particular topic that you're looking at, but remember you do have particular applications that you learnt at the end of each one. So you could probably use a combination of both. We think that these questions are really, really straightforward, actually. This question here has got a discuss element in it. However, I don't know whether they're really looking for discuss there or whether that's a bit of a typo, really. They generally are looking for you to tell them how it is that you would use your psychological knowledge to sort out that particular issue, whatever the issue is that is mentioned in the question, and just expand and elaborate on that. Sometimes you would say how you would do it in quite a lot of detail, just one particular way of sorting that issue out, or you might have two or three different methods that you might want to employ. I tend to find it's better to go broad than specific if you can, just because you can get yourself into a bit of a muddle if you just go with one thing. Okay, but anyway, let's have a look at this particular example here. So, there's a team of young hockey players are ambitious to improve their performance. They have a new coach who spends a considerable amount of time socialising with the team. He is criticised by the team's parents. I think the team should always be practicing their hockey. However, in the next big game, the team wins. There you go. Discuss how sports psychologists might apply their knowledge of sports coaching to explain the win to the team's parents. Funny question, isn't it, really? Anyway. Right, so obviously we're going to apply Smith is where this would be. So the questions in this area, if this question had come up, 99% of the question probability would be that the other questions would be about that particular topic area as well. So here we go. According to Smith, players' attitudes, perception of the coach's behaviour and self-esteem are key determinants. Okay, the sports psychologist could therefore emphasise. So this is what the sports psychologist would do. They'd emphasise the importance of these qualities, how a new coach is perceived by the team as a reason why they socialise, etc., etc. Okay, so basically all you're doing here is pulling apart what Smith's ideas were and then explaining them to the parents. The idea about operant condition, positive condition, about the use of positive language with young sports people, etc., etc. A really nice, straightforward question, really. And you've got this answer, I know, in your booklet there. You'll have model answers as well for Part C questions as well. I suppose that they could take two different forms, really, can't they? The question that you've got there is asking for a particular strategy that could be used in a particular situation. This question could have been slightly more negatively phrased. So it could have said that the coach is really struggling with this particular group of students. Or young people, how is it that they, that they could improve the likelihood that the hockey players are enjoying and maybe improving their results? So you would develop strategies there. I've seen questions that are about crime prevention strategies. How would so and so avoid things being taken from a shop, etc. And usually it's something to do with talking to a group of people about how something could be improved or actually a strategy which could be utilised. So they are really very, very straightforward questions. My advice to you when it comes to these sort of questions, the A, B and C question, it's up to you, obviously, what you do, but I would be going Part A, Part C, first of all. Get those questions in the bag because the worst thing you can do is to have a question that you really understand well and to run out of time and to have spent a lot of time on the Part B question, which is much harder to get marks from, to no great benefit to yourself. So I'd go A, C, and then do B for each one of your sections. Okay, hope that helps, guys. Have a look through the answer in the booklet there. So I'll just go to the end just to show you what I've said here. Oh, I haven't said anything. What a surprise. Yeah, so there you go. The next question you'll see on the Part C is about, it's like a Dixon related, I think, but it's exactly the same idea. Think about the application. How could it improve this particular problem, or how could it help you to explain something to a group of people, etc. Okay. Mark scheme is mentioned again in the Nearpod. And also as well, you'll find model answers to all of these in the big model answer booklet that I've given you. Okay, thank you.